episode of iClone 8 tutorials shortcuts. And this shortcut also will help you to learn how can you create shadows in mostly efficient way, in a very good way. So let's say this scene is completely black and you want to create a daylight scene with a good darkness. Right now, we'll change the mode. Click here, new project. Maybe we are tired of this one. So click here, new project. Then no, we don't need this anymore. And we'll create another new project. Control G to add these grid lines. This will help us to create even a more good scene. And another thing here, guys, can add a plane. Okay, create surface plane. You can have the plane right there. And then after having a plane, you can create a sky. Just click on a sky. Then you can have a sky right here. So we have the plane and we have the sky. Another thing that we do need to have is a create, and there is a speedy tree. Okay, so just try to find something, maybe a broadleaf tree. There will be a tree right over there. So right now we are learning about shadows, as I said. We'll first learn about lighting. Now we are learning about shadows, and we will learn shadows of all those lights, all those three lights. So the first light that we do need to start with is a direction light. Right now in our scene, or when you open up any new iClone scene, you will first these three lights and then there will be a flow shadow. So I do suggest you delete all of those lights and shadows. Once you do delete all of them, do remember that the first time we started to click visual and then we came here to IBL, deactivate IBL. We don't need anything, any light. Okay, so we are starting one light by another. The first light we are start to use is a direction light. Click direction light. When it will come up, you can see something like this one here. The light will be pointing and there will be a shadow down there. But this light, we want the light to be better and we want the shadows also to be better. So this will be maybe for amateurs or for other guys that who are not interested. But if you guys you are interested on using iClone even in rendering, you are seen just by using iClone and not any other outside renders, then I do recommend to modify your scene step by step by following this tutorial. The first thing to enhance good light, you have a directional light. Click right over there. First thing, try to change this light. This light is not bright. Okay, so click on this light, click on modify, and then click on this lighting color. Once you click right there, you can see that this light is gray. Somewhere there, it's already gray. It's not white. But if you pull up right there, it will be white. So change the color, first of all. And let's say you are dealing with the daylight scene. So try to find a spot where there will be a little greenish. If you click here, it will be a red, blue, whatever. But once you click right there, it will be a little bit yellowish. And we need that right now. So click right over there, click OK. Then you can see that we have something right now. And then this light, as I told you, as we learned, we can use volumetric lighting. Click on volumetric and link increase intensity, increase medium density flow, density multiplier. Then you can have this light just like this one. And another thing here I can add to you guys very fast is the sky. Remember, we do have the sky. Click on that sky, click right there. This sky is here. As I started, we are copying it and paste it right on base color. Do that, paste it right over there, scroll down until you reach something called self-illumination. You want to deal with the daylight scene, then the sky should be 100% illuminated. So you can highlight this until it's reached 100. Okay. So right now we can have an outdoor scene with a tree and a completely a daylight. So come back to the directional light and increase this directional light to be much brighter. Okay, we want your scene to be bright, then you have to increase this brightness until your scene will be like that. So right now, this will be your first outdoor scene with using directional light. Even the floor will that line that was differentiated the floor and the sky will be gone if you increase the lighting. In this outdoor lighting, other trick or the other thing about shadow, our main key point here is a shadow. I try to forget that. Click on visual, then click here, shadow setting. Once you click right there, you'll be given a resolution of the shadow. So click the resolution, change it to 4096 to have the most even better HD shadow. So the shadow right now will be good, but it's not good enough. Sometimes you can unclick this soft shadow and check this, so the shadow will be completely shadowing. And then you can increase darkness. If you don't like darkness, the shadow to be completely dark, you can undo this one. But you want the shadow to be completely dark, then you can increase this one and also increase the strength of the shadow right there. So right now you can see that you have a completely dark shadow down there. So this is the first thing you can use or the first tutorial about shadowing. How can you create shadow with a one directional light? So in my next tutorial, I'll be talking about shadow that can be formed by both, I mean, spotlight and the point light. So let's go to another tutorial, guys.